Okay, hey, this is Empower Me to Win with Deanna, and I'm back. I kind of rushed the last video because I was still finishing up my routes for DoorDash. So I wanted to expound a little bit, kind of have a good discussion. And we were talking about who are you? What is your self-esteem saying to yourself, right? And basically, how do you feel about yourself? What's your confidence level? Do you feel a value, or have you spent, of course, years or decades listening to what other people think of you and allowing that to take a root in your mind and define you, like who you are? Self-esteem, when we say self-esteem, comes from us, right? Okay, that makes sense. So it's self, right? Self-esteeming. You have to be able to talk yourself into how you're going to feel well about yourself, right? And talk yourself into good things. But what if you've grown up in a household where you were told that you're not enough, you're not going to amount to anything, or laughed at when you've shared lofty or extravagant or really creative goals, or just, of course, goals that no one else would think about, and that people laugh or smirk, do that little side smirk, like, okay, are we allowing those things to affect how we feel about ourselves, affect our value, affect who we are? If we are, then it's going to dim our light, right? It's going to put a shade over the lamp. And more than just a shade, just a whole covering, right? And then we won't be able to fully manifest the power if our light is turned off, right? Like, I remember hearing, I'm not anything, and I'm not going to amount to anything, or I'm not enough of something, or I'm just like my no good dad. And then I remember even in relationships always feeling like I'm not enough. It was, just always feeling like I'm not adequate or not enough. And when you're speaking, here's the self-esteem, when you're speaking harshly and you're affirming those negative things, or affirming what someone else has said about you, okay? That is not helping your self-esteem. First of all, self is self, right? Not mama's esteem, not dad's esteem, not ex-boyfriend or girlfriend's esteem, not children's esteem. If you know you're not being abusive and, acting out in such a bad behavior and rage, then why are we believing what others are seeing? Like, why are we believing what others say to us? Why are we letting that be the defining factor of who we are? Some people might say I am, what is it? They say you seem really antisocial sometimes, right? And I'm not antisocial. I could pick and choose when I want to be in a group of people and interact. I like to observe, I like to listen. I like to watch body language. Doesn't mean I'm being antisocial. And I understand that everybody is not for me, and I'm not for everybody, but I'm not antisocial. So if I let that penetrate my mind into the conditioning of who I am, then of course you have casted a spell over me. and I'll believe that spell, and then, okay, then I'm antisocial. Okay, I am what I am. You just got to, and sometimes, I don't mean to digress, but you hear a lot of people say, well, I am who I am. You just got to accept that. But you don't have to be what other people say you are. You don't have to see through other people's eyes. You need to be able to see through your eyes. And if you have the blinders on, then there needs to be some self-assessment about who you are or who you were. Go back to the wonderful things that made you laugh, smile, motivated you, made you excited. Do that. Do that. So again, I'm going to challenge you. Who are you? Look at your self-esteem. What kind words are you saying to yourself? What negative words are you saying to yourself? Think about that. But in the comments, I want you to write 3 things that you like and love about yourself. This is part 2 of Who Are You? Taking a look at that self-esteem. Empower Me to Win with Deanna. And I will talk with you soon. If you want to hit up DoorDash, I'll try to put the link in after the video loads. Thank you so much for tuning in. Empower Me to Win with Deanna.